So should you roll or close a losing option trade? This is a very important topic. And if you're not familiar, rolling a strategy is basically when you have an open position, whether it's a single leg or a multi-leg option strategy, you can create a simultaneous order where you're closing out one position and opening another one at the same time. So you don't have a gap in time of where price can move and you can miss out on potential profit. But rolling is a very smart way to give yourself more time if you're running out of time on your options and to kind of work through different market climates. I do it all the time. If a spread that I'm putting on, like say a credit spread is being threatened and it's in the money, I don't want to get assigned the shares or have to close out for a loss. I will often roll out that position to a further expiration. And sometimes I take a width of, say, a $10 spread width to make it 15 or 20. And then sometimes you type a little more margin to do that. But it'll eliminate having to pay to roll the spread. Very important that you just listen there. If you are in a position that is underwater and you're trying to roll it, oftentimes you may have to pay or pay a debit to roll it out to give yourself more time. That's the trade-off of giving yourself time. You got to pay for it. Now, if you don't want to pay for it, or if you don't have the capital in your account to pay for it, then you have to do a modified roll, which means you close out part of it for loss and then you roll the other half, try to make back, what you're down and maybe get back ahead. So there's a couple ways to slice and dice it, but yes, sometimes you should just close a trade out if it's so underwater that you don't have any ability to see it coming back to life after maybe a huge market move, whether it's an earnings event or a market crash or so forth. But oftentimes you can work your way out of these. Like specifically when I'm selling naked puts on shares that I don't mind owning, I always roll them. Sometimes I roll up or down the strikes and that'll change my margin risk, but rolling is a very powerful tool that you can have in your tool belt as an options trader.